Alrighty, we are live for game 82, the final one. And Humpty, you are right. 4 days until playoffs. Uh, Talk about the game real quick, the one coming up in front of us. Uh, we beat the Canucks last time we were in Vancouver, which is the last time we played them. We beat them 3-2. A little bit shaky yesterday. But it's all right. It doesn't matter. We had half the lineup out, and we at least made it as far. We made it through the shootout. So, is what it is. Sod is looking good. Of course, Carly and Orfev are looking good. Waw's right in the groove. You love to see it. Kolosar's been playing great all year, so of course him looking good is no surprise. Um, yeah, just McNabb looking great. White Cloud, he's another guy, man. I am so impressed with the way he's turned out this year. It's always been a fan of him. Always thought he was good. Um, Thought he played a little smaller than his size and had moments of timidness. And this year he just went to hell with it and started just laying hits, getting guys out from in front of the net, kind of taking command of the defensive slot. He's blocking shots. Like he talking to Pops, he was talking about he looks like a guy that got mentored by Alec Martinez, but plays like Zach Whitecloud, and it has been awesome to watch this year. Like I said, he's definitely one of my favorite Knights, so him doing well is always awesome. I'm not sure which minute and a half behind feed I'm going to be watching. It's not showing up on the usual source and Amazon and Max. We were paying for everything that comes with the sports, and apparently they changed that package, and I had no idea. And so you gotta go extra if you want to watch the sports that I've been watching on Max all year. So it's like, you know what? Shove it. No warning. So anyway, but playoffs. Saturday before game one. Let's see. Yeah. Let me take a look real quick. NHL playoff schedule. Let's make sure we get day one locked in, and then we'll look at day two. I don't want that. The dates. Okay, this is the Kings. They don't know. It's either the 20th or the 21st. This is the schedule for eight. Trying to find the schedule here, and it's being a real pain. So, I don't know. Before game one on Saturday, we'll pop in and do the bracket. And I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do a live stream kind of hockey how to, just because I was going to make a video, but I underestimated just how busy I'd be with my niece out here. It's been a lot of hanging out and a lot of doing a lot of stuff. I'm big indoor jungle gym out here. Went and took her to play, and it wore me out, man. I jumped on a trampoline for the first time in I don't even know how long. More than 10 years. And not only does my back hurt now, but after about 12 seconds, I was dragging. So, a little beat up from earlier today. But it has been awesome spending time with my niece. I love that little girl so much. And she's not, she's 10, so it's little girl, but she's always baby girl. I've called her baby girl since she was born. So, I've had her pictures up here for years and haven't gotten to see her in a while. So, got to see her this week. Get to see her. I get to cook ribs for her tomorrow. So, I'm really looking forward to that. I love smoking ribs. Really looking forward to getting to do that for her tomorrow. And then, let's see, Friday, do some Dave and Buster's, go play in the arcade, and go over to Cheesecake Factory, have some food and some cheesecake. And then early Saturday morning, they head out. So, or my dad's going to fly with her. So, early morning, wake up, hang out with her on the way there, bawl like a little baby as they head away and we drive away. But I don't want to. Dang, I already got sad just from that, man. Sorry. We'll get back to hockey. We're waiting for puck drop. So I'm just kind of being happy that, you know, been busy all week, but it's been for perfectly good reason. Ah, man, I hate when they block the feed here. Let's see if I get the away feed. Yeah, tomorrow get to watch the Page Master with her. And that was always one of my favorites as a kid. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Been trying to watch movies with her, but it just, especially at night, we've all been so busy. It's just ready to fall asleep, and then Costco and all that stuff. So, but Page Master, I'm actually curious. Sorry, we're waiting for puck drop. Gonna do all the playoff stuff on Saturday. I may even hop on when we get back from the airport at like 6 in the morning with a cup of coffee and just do a live stream for like the hockey how to. Trying that way, it's if nobody's here to ask questions, it's kind of better. That way I can just burn through everything and get it done. I've got my little demonstratives, but yeah, we'll do that on Saturday, and then before the first game, maybe hop on. Hop on an hour early, or we probably don't need an hour. I could probably hop on like 20, 30 minutes early, and I'll just hang out before the game and talk bracket. I said I wanted to do that on a different day, but the schedule didn't work out, and I will forever and always put that little girl above doing this. So be a little bit behind the ball compared to where I wanted to be, but it's all good. We will be here for all of the playoff games. I may, like I said, Costco days, I may miss a day or two, but tried to load up yesterday so I don't have to worry about it. Man, we got to get through this and get to puck drop. What's going on? Find some Coachella. Dang, an army of street vendors breaking into Coachella, cutting the fence to break in. Man. All right, I know we are locked in. We play Minnesota in the first round. And though we cannot take them lightly, and Cassidy did good by saying that, there are no easy games in the playoffs, that means that at least Cassidy has the right mentality. So the guys got to buy in 100% that Minnesota's going to be tough and they need to win by 4 or 5 goals. You know what I mean? So no easy games, 100%, 100% of the time. Paul Bissonnette, rock that mustache, bro. Um, cheers. Uh, but if Vegas goes hard, keeps up the mindset, hopefully Dorofeyev starts dialing in his shot because he's been missing a lot of chances. Hopefully Stoney and Eichel both get a little more selfish and start shooting the puck a little more. Eichel's not too bad, obviously. But, I mean, with the amount of assists that he has, 70-something assists, he definitely could and probably should have more goals. No problem with him passing and getting the assist. I preach that he's need to accept that a little more. But he has had some opportunities where he looks for the pass instead. He's been playing great, 93 points. Just every now and then have shot in the front of your mind. Now, Mark Stone needs to be looking shot. He's had too many really great chances where he doesn't even consider a shot. So hopefully he'll start shooting. Eichel, like I said, gets a little. I mean, lately after the Four Nations, he got a lot more aggressive, which I like. So, I said Wall's doing great. Carly and Riley are just unstoppable. So happy to have Riley Smith back, and then Carlson healthy. Hurdle's back, already putting points up. Power play is going to be back in action. Penalty kill is looking a lot better. A lot of guys have said Riley Smith has been a huge contributor to that. Do you show the game? No, Jack. I'll be copyright in about 30 seconds, but just Google NHL webcast, click watch on the game you want, and then scroll down to the second video. Don't click on the top one, it's an ad, but scroll down to the second video. You'll be fine, brother. And if you missed any of that for how to watch the game, just go back 10, 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Considering it's the last game and playoffs are about to start, which they should be showing every playoff game on TV. Oh, what's going on there? All right, back to green bars. See if that drops again. Yep, it's dropping again. What is going on? All right, something's going on with my internet. So, hopefully it pulls through. I don't know what's going on. It just started. Montreal ended up beating Carolina. Too bad it doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's what I should be doing while we're waiting. Duh. My bad, y'all. Blues, Canadians, and Kings play really good. Yeah. How's the niece? I'm sure she got a lot bigger. Yes, sir, Humpty. Man, I love that little girl, man. She's in the bathroom on the other side of the wall now, taking a bath. It has been awesome, dude. We went to a big indoor playground today. Um, she went swimming with my dad. We went and got some food. Watched some TV with her. She sat in here. I had a couple of the hockey games up, and she just sat in here and laid with me and hung out with me. Monday we went over to Shark Reef at Mandalay Bay, which is like it's a rather small aquarium, but it's cool. Not something I would go like you don't go on your own, but with her around, it was awesome, dude. Like everything's just so much better with her hanging out. It's been fantastic, man. I appreciate you asking. I'm already getting sad knowing that it's only lasting for a couple of more days. But uh yeah, it's randomly just being like, "Uncle Tim, I love you." And it melts your heart in a moment. It's like, "All right, hang on. I got to go hunt a unicorn. I'll be back in a couple hours." Still can't find it. But it's like I literally I just want to buy all the ponies and all the castles and uh yeah, it's been awesome. And she's definitely a lot bigger. It's actually crazy. Like I have to remind my it's funny because she's like my sister I think it's 5'8" or 5'9". My brother-in-law is 6'5", I think. So, I mean, she's a big girl for her age, being 10, and sometimes I have to remind myself that she's 10. Go back home, a couple pounds heavy. Heard the food is good in Vegas, bro. And we've been eating, man. Nothing too special. None of the strip restaurants. Like, we avoid the strip at all costs. Unless it's for hockey games, we don't go down there. So, except for Shark Reef, but kind of the usual thing because being 10 shit, it's chicken fingers and hamburgers. Yo, yeah, Mercs, I made it, buddy. Gonna hang out for the final game. But Raising Cane's, Lazy Dogs, which Lazy Dogs is cool. That's a pretty good restaurant. Um Doing like Cheesecake Factory and Dave and Buster's on Friday. The best food's yet to come though, bro. I'm smoking 3 racks of ribs tomorrow. And I did smoking ribs, tri tip, meatloaf, chicken, pork belly. Like I love smoking meat. And it's just that's one of those things and ribs are so easy. Like they're so easy to get right on the money. And so they'll get about a 6 hour smoke tomorrow. And that'll definitely be the best meal. But I am looking forward to Cheesecake Factory. Looking forward to that. But oh dude, the thing that's killer because she definitely doesn't get to eat at sweets like she's been doing here, and it hasn't been over the top or anything. Like it's not like that's all she's eating. But she gets an extra cookie here. Oh, absolutely, Humpty. Smoking is the best. But extra cookie here, little thing there, and at Costco, they had them on sale, which I saw it in the little pamphlet, and I was gonna get it. But at Costco, they smell a bag of um Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, but they're little fudge covered balls. So if you remember Butterfinger BBs, it's essentially that, but a Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie. And those are like, dude. So we've been munching on those, and then I think they're Brookside. They have them at Costco, Sam, grocery stores, all that, but they are chocolate. It's like dark chocolate covered blueberries, and those are like you can't not talk me out of eating those. So been snacking on a lot of those. Even I've gained a couple of pounds. As Girl Scout brownies, yeah, I've had them. Oh, trust this. I'm a fat boy for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I could probably walk around good at like 215, but there's a reason I'm 250, man. I love those. That's like the mint ones. Yes, sir. I have absolutely had those brownies, dude. And they are fantastic. But I'm telling you, if you find your way to Costco, look for the bag of thin mint because they have a bunch of different ones. Like they have like 4 or 5 different Girl Scout cookies that they made into little fudge covered balls, and they are incredible. Like my favorite candy back in the day was the Butterfinger BBs, and so it's like I'm wishing for those to come back, but until they do, I'm gonna munch on the Girl Scout cookie ones. They're fantastic, man. That's like, oh, dude, that's the other thing. Costco and Sam's have the it's true fru. So I've seen strawberries and raspberries covered in white chocolate and dark chocolate, or white milk and dark chocolate, and they're frozen. And when you eat, like the strawberry ones are good, but the raspberry ones, when you eat those, it tastes like raspberry ice cream. It's insane. Then yourself, hey, I'll say he popped in and said hi. So he's in here somewhere. But that is why I got this baby. This is one of those, I'm thankful to modern technology for this guy. But yeah, Merkel. See, the one I've been worried about is CG. And I don't really have a way to reach out to CG, and I haven't seen him in a while. So, oh, that's the granddaddy purple, OG granddaddy purple. Yeah, I don't even know who the maker is. Sauce, yeah, OG granddaddy purple. And my feed just froze up. CG, I don't know if he's been in here when you've been in here, but I mean, he was with me all season, and then I haven't seen him in the last couple weeks. He's one of the few mods that I have. All right, we finally. Apparently, I didn't realize my computer froze. Vegas is controlling in the Vancouver zone. Vancouver tries to kick it back, and it works. Up the ice. Olsen does try and shut him down, but Vancouver gets it deep. Well, definitely one of my favorites. It's a great nighttime, especially that particular one, because what I shop for, that thing is loaded. And I don't really want to talk too much just because baby girl's in the, behind a wall in the bathroom in a bath. But it's very good for nighttime when you can't sleep. Yeah, and that's what makes me worry about him. I forgot that was one of that the last time he was in here. You were in here, and like I mean, he's a grown adult. He's able to make his decisions. When you're struggling, and it sucks. And I can only hope and pray that he's doing all right. I think he's a good enough dude to where he wouldn't let some simple stuff win him over like that. But not seeing him makes me Makes me a little worried about him. Big shot, good save. I can't see the number. I want to say Schmid's in. Eichel up the ice. Pitches it over to Pietrangelo. I would have liked him. Okay, we got a hook on Vancouver. Would have liked I just kind of drive that low wall a little bit longer, but ended up kicking it to Pietrangelo. That wasn't a hook. He reacted to Howden and Eichel. He wasn't in his hand. He might have hit his hands, but it didn't look like he really was. It was a struggle. In my opinion, it is. And it's, it definitely eats at you, man. All right, Vegas on the power play. Up close, throws it out to the center. Olofsson swings and miss off the tip from Riley Smith. Pietrangelo trying to keep it in, and he fails. Goes drugs. Oh, me too, man. I mean, hell, I used to be one. Up the low wall, Olofsson driving into the zone. Kicks it out to Holtz, but it doesn't make it through. Not the best pass from Olofsson, throwing it right on a blue stick. 2.25 gone in the first. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Pietrangelo gets tripped. And there's no call. I'm not so, let's see that one again. It is Schmid in goal. Pietrangelo comes out. Sherwood kicks his, what are we looking at? And this chick just said Pietrangelo loses his balance. The guy just kicked his skate. Under 4.5. Oh, last game was 3-2. He's trying hard scoring that was. Oh, that's a weak play by Shea Theodore. Good backup by Brett Howden bailing out Shea. 50 seconds on the power play. I don't know, man. Like I said, the last game was 3-2 in Vancouver. So, dude, Howden just not able to get a clean look on the net as he brings it through. Theodore up high. Looking. Eichel looking. Howden shot. Good save, Lankinen. Wall battling in the corner. Under 30 seconds to go in the power play. Battle. Puck comes around down low. Who is it? Dorofeyev. Kicks it to Wall. Kicks it to Eichel. Eichel in the high corner up top. Big shot from Dorofeyev. Lankinen makes it over in time. Vancouver's going to get it out of the zone. 5 seconds left on the power play. Vegas is just going to reset. Yeah, don't get me wrong, buddy. I'm pulling for you as long as Vegas wins, but I have a hard time with under 4.5. Swint. It's the only thing, just like every game past 2 weeks. Exactly. That's why I'm like, oof. But, I don't know who Vancouver has in, but Vegas doesn't have everybody in. Hey, like I said, you got a little bit of an uphill battle. As long as Vegas wins, I'll pull for you. This could be a little bit of chaos hockey. I'm not going to lie. Which that would kind of be fun to see. Seeing it lots before playoffs. Hey, fair enough, man. I said you'll get the under one of these days, man. You can't keep coming in here and not getting it. So I'm pulling for you, man. Vancouver gets it, starts working its way up the ice. Locks them up deep in their zone. But they get the puck up. They get the puck deep. Vancouver first back. Who's this? Holtz battling with Haig. Canucks get the puck up to the point, send it down, high point. 3 guys on the line, shot. Schmid makes the save. Dude, Minnesota and San Jose was wild to watch. Erickson Ek getting 4. Like, the craziest thing about, like, I'm watching that game, right? And I look up and San Jose's on a power play. So I'm like, all right, cool. San Jose's on a power play. I look down for a second. I look back up, and Minnesota's on a 5-on-3. I'm like, what just happened? Like, I was so lost. I still haven't gone back to watch what happened. Vegas in the zone shoots, glove save, Lakenin. Yeah, dude, that game was insane. It was a lot of fun to watch, but man, it was wild. It's like, dude, first series. The series I am more excited about besides the Golden Knights playing. First round, Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers. I am stoked. With Brad the Rat Marchand in Florida for that rivalry. Like, you thought Boston and Florida hated each other. Oof. Hey, you know what? Vegas is getting a lot of pucks to the net early. That's huge. We just got to stay consistent. We can't be having second periods with 4 shots on net. As long as we keep staying aggressive in the O zone, we'll be all right. All day. I'm sorry. Oh, you ain't got to apologize to me for that. Yeah. Dude, LA and Edmonton is going to be wild, but my dad and I were talking about it. It's probably going to be LA making it out of the West. Like, if we beat Minnesota and they beat Edmonton, that's the point where it's like, ugh, uh-oh. Like, I definitely don't want to take Minnesota easy. Tampa looks really, yeah, they do. And I don't want to take Minnesota easy, and in no way am I doing that at all. But we know how to beat Gustafson, and Fleury isn't going to. Fleury, I love you. Marc Andre Fleury, you're my guy. Not going to happen. That's what I'm taking, Humpty. I can't believe Nurse only got suspended a game for cross checking Byfield's head. That's the precedent they're gonna set right before the playoffs with the history that Nurse has. He gets one game. Yeah, Gord Graders. Yeah, absolutely. I said the biggest reason I'm confident is because I'm confident in our goalies, and I'm confident that we know how to beat Gustafson. Oh yeah, absolutely, Humpty. Like I said, I don't know if you saw that cross check last night, but they're by the side of the net. The play's over. Nurse wraps around Byfield's neck, yanks him down to the ice so he's on his stomach, gets up over him, and cross checks the back of his head. Like, basically punched it, but hit him with the stick, too. And he got one game for that. Like I said, with his history, he got one game. I can't, I just, what a joke. I'm sure I've seen Dirty play for Oilers. Oh, dude, last year Connor McDavid straight up baseball swung at a guy's mouth, and he didn't even get a penalty. I'm trying to remember who it was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was against, but I can't remember. Vancouver controlling in the Vegas zone, bringing it down low. Schmid with his pad on the ice. Hutton battling for the puck, trying to get it up the wall. Little battle. Wall pokes it out. He's gone. Schwint up the side. Wall shoots, and Lincoln gets the save. Good choice, Nick Wall. Like, he had the pass there, but I'd rather have Wall shoot rather than Schwint. He needs his reps throwing pucks at the net, which he's been doing a lot of lately. Is this Romberg making his way up? Yep. Trying to kick it back towards Wall. Doesn't work. Expect Kings match intensity with clean hits. I'll say for the most part, I agree. Kings got some guys that aren't afraid to do some stuff. And the Kings will definitely push the line of penalty or no penalty. And as much as I hate to say it, we have seen such horrible penalty calls this year that, oh, Vancouver just beat Akira Schmid. That's not good. But it's really going to depend on how the refs call things, because there have been so many phantom calls lately, like, and really missed calls. Like, I want to say I was watching Edmonton and somebody else, and there's one, the guy going down the ice for the breakaway, the dude behind him grabbed his jersey and yanked on him. There's nowhere else for the refs to be looking. There's no way that call gets missed. It's stuff like that is real, especially with the questionable hits and questionable contacts. It's going to be, how does that go? Way too much, refs not helping. Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm like. How's it really going to go? So, Vancouver gets on the board first. Oh, well. But, yeah, hang on. I'm going to bring up the expect always to get rolled over in 6. I'm with you. 6 sounds right to me. I said LA just they got the right squad to be able to play fast and play physical, and they like to play physical. And that's, Edmonton doesn't know how to do physical in the proper way. So they end up with a lot of penalties, which last time we played them, they got called for 1 penalty. Go figure. Jesus Christ. The chick, Bella Ramsey, the chick in Last of Us, is just, that's a choice. Anyway, maybe 5. It's possible. It's here. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. So you got Winnipeg and St. Louis. Passing looks perfect for Kings. Yeah, that's their. They look crisp, man. They are flowing together very well. But Winnipeg, St. Louis, I take Winnipeg. Dallas, Colorado. I'm gonna have to think about Dallas, Colorado, because it's gonna depend on who all's coming back for each side. And Rantanen's gonna have to do something because he has been useless in Dallas. I'm taking us over Minnesota, LA over Edmonton, Toronto over Ottawa, Tampa over Florida, Washington over Montreal, and I'll have to think about Carolina and New Jersey as well. After today's games, it's like, I mean, actually, Montreal looked pretty good today, so. Or not Montreal, yeah. Cotter will be gone for a game for New Jersey, which bums me out, but he took a cheap shot at a guy's head, and you can't do that. I said it's considering Cotter doesn't have that history. Um, like I said, that's the thing that annoys me. Cotter did the hit to the head, gets 2 games. Nurse takes the guy to the ice, then cross checks him in the back of the head while he's on the ground, gets 1. No, for sure. Yeah. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1. Vancouver. Pass goes all the way across. Vancouver ends up clearing it all the way down to their own zone. Vancouver sends the puck up, and they are going to ice it. The like I said, the Stars, it's going to be, we're going to see who's coming back for them. See who's healthy for Colorado. You know, like Landeskog played in a game. He played in the AHL against the Henderson Silver Knights, and so he's looking healthy. So he may, the captain may be coming back. Eichel, little leaf pass at the point. Theodore throws it towards the net, misses. I think it might have gone off of Lankinen's glove and up into the. We will see. Yeah, fitting perfectly. You think Rantanen has been good for the Stars? I don't know, man. I've watched a lot of the Stars games since he's been on the team, and he just doesn't exist. You hear his name 4 times throughout the entire game. Yeah. So we'll see if he comes back. That would be interesting, man. Definitely feel for the guy who's been out for a couple years. Which it could be. It could be Rantanen shows up on the games I don't watch, but when I watch, it just, like I said, he's just one of the guys on the ice. He's not Mikko Rantanen. Yeah, the Stanley Cup bracket challenge. Right, but that's my whole point. Is that he hasn't played like Rantanen since he's been in Dallas. My whole point is that he was good with the Avalanche, but he hasn't fit in well with the Stars. Like, there's no doubt that he's a phenomenal player, but it just, like I said, ever since he went to play with the Stars, you see him from time to time. Mm. Again, I may just be missing those Stars games when it happened. I know the dude's a great hockey player. It's not about him being a great player. It's about how he has played since he's been to Dallas. And every game I watch, you just do not notice him, which is not the way that he plays. Like my entire point is that he is a phenomenal player, but in Dallas, he has just not been much. Vancouver wins this face-off in their zone. McNabb puts on some pressure. Puck stays in. Vegas trying to get all the way across. And a tip. Oh, Howden got a tip on the puck and it hit the crossbar. Dude, we need some puck luck. Come on. Big shot. Lincoln in with the big save. Stars beat ads. Big showings from me and Robertson, Harley, and Wyatt. They're going to need it. Like I said, I mean, Rantanen can come in the playoffs and be the super stud. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened. If that's what happens, but they're also going to need it to happen. They need him to be playing like him. But yeah, I'll have to think about Colorado, Dallas, and Carolina, New Jersey. Everybody else is a pretty easy pick for the first round. And then I'm gonna wait till Saturday before game one to do the actual bracket. Vancouver sends it up the high wall. Haig keeps it in. It's tipped. Holt's fighting for his life against 3 blue jerseys. He gets it over. Who was that? I can't see a number. Jonas Romberg doing work. Wall just got hit up high. At least that's what it looked like. It was probably Silver Knights VGK for Vegas. I forgot who we have right now. I haven't checked in on Henderson in so long. But that's good to know. I know he's been having a good season. I have seen little updates here and there that he's played well. Hughes up the ice. Vancouver into the zone. Shot. Swing and a miss on the shot. Wall's trying to get it up. We've all had that problem. Kolasar gets it into the zone. Just out of the reach of Romberg. And Vancouver clears. 7.5 to go in the first. Shots are 8-6 Vegas. Vancouver leading 1-0. Vancouver is going to get it into the zone. Schmid to play it. Little bit relaxed in that getting back to that board. Vancouver at the point, low point, which is way down the wall, shoots it, and somehow it doesn't go in. I was about to say that somehow it went in. Yeah. Silver Knights is the Henderson Silver Knights. What, almost 47 minutes to go in a hockey game? Dude, just keep holding your breath, buddy. You never know. Like I said, I'm pulling for you. It will be interesting to see. Schmid making the cross to knock that down. It was a little bit of a weak shot. Vancouver's just right back into controlling the zone. Controlling the puck. Shot. Schmid gets the pads down. Like, Schmid will definitely be second back up, but it's not going to be, definitely, don't want him to play. Basically, don't want him to be needed to come in. However, if he had to come in, I'd be okay with it. It'd be less frightening than a lot of goalies who have played for us. Played in WCF, yeah. Dude, a lot of this year surprised me, especially the beginning of the year. Just how a lot of teams started. And then you had like a couple of 2-week spurts, and then you had another collapse of a bunch of teams. It was a weird start to this season. Like, a lot of teams have just been like the way Boston, even before they got rid of half of their team, Boston was terrible this year. It was weird. Man, how to baseball bat that tip. Asheville Rangers, dude, all of them. Yes, yes. Like, look at the start of the season that Montreal had. You know what I mean? And not that I didn't expect it, but like, Anaheim was way better than I was expecting them to be. LA got their stuff figured out. Winnipeg, been waiting for Winnipeg to just dominate, and they finally just came in and dominated all season. Like, just everybody expected, surprised, somewhat. Toronto's one of those teams, you know. But yeah, boss, it's like, I wasn't surprised by Boston, but I was surprised how bad it was, type of deal. Oh, that looked offsides to me. Great stick from Petro. He finally figured out how to play a little bit of defense. Hit him. There you go, Olofsson. Take him all the way into the boards. Vancouver back up the ice already, though. Vegas cannot get set up in the offensive zone. Wide around the net. Carly trying to poke it out to Olofsson. Ends up turning it over in neutral. Battle at the red line. And then the little giving pass back and forth, let's call it, between Carly and Haig at the ref. President's Trophy winner Jets. They might. I just don't see it. You're 100% right. They could surprise everybody. But if Winnipeg stays strong, or if Hellebuck stays strong, it's going to be tough. Bennington's a little. I mean, he's a great goalie, but I would take Hellebuck every day of the week. Then again, that's every day of the week may be a little bit too heavy. Bennington is a good goalie. I don't know. Like you said, they might surprise them, but I'm taking. I mean, it could be President's Cup, like you're saying. It could be President's Cup curse, President's Trophy curse, not cup. My brain went to golf for a minute, but yeah, it absolutely just like Boston. Like I said, the year we won it, getting reverse swept by Florida. All right, Vegas just got an icing. There's just been a lot of back and forth. Not a whole lot of great opportunity from either side. 2:12 to go in the first. Shots are 8 apiece. Vancouver leading by 1. It was wild watching Bennington punch that guy twice with his glove hand. I want to say it was the Islanders they were playing, but I don't remember. All right, battle in neutral. Vegas has to get the puck into Vancouver zone. We've been spending way too much time in our zone. Oh, that should have been a little bit of a trip. You don't think? I'm curious how the puck popped out. Oh, Humpty, it was good, man. And he had reason. Like, Bennington was laying on the ice with the puck frozen, and the guy slid into him, like, hard. He went into him hard in a way that was completely uncalled for. So Bennington stood up and just left hand to the back of the head, and the guy dropped. Bennington went and jumped on him, and he stood up, his teammates stood him up, and then him and the guy were yelling at each other, and Bennington hit him with another left. Yes, he has. And like I said, that's why he is a fantastic goalie. I will, my, I don't know how to word it. It's, and it's like, I don't even mean it in a bad way. I just think Bennington is going to be easier for Winnipeg to score against than Hellebuck is going to be for St. Louis to score against. I said it's one's got to be better than the other, and in my opinion, I pick Hellebuck. All right, we got a frozen puck, and they got to put about a second and a half back on the clock. It should be at about 13 seconds left in the period. Dude, and Theodore's laying down so Holtz can't get rid of it. That is just chaos. Oh, let me get the timer ready. Vancouver wins the face-off. They don't get it out. Haig loses it at the line, though. So it's done. Is going to take it back, and we are going to reset. Alrighty, so a disappointing first start. Keep holding your breath for that under. I know you smell it, but Vegas needs to win, so it's going to be a close one because they need at least two. But Schmidt ends up stopping the initial rebound, dropping it in front of him. And hey, when you get pucks to the net, bodies to the net, things are gonna happen. Game going messy game. I don't know if I would call it. Depends how you use messy. It's sloppy. A lot of turnovers through neutral. Pretty good amount of icings. Vegas had a power play, did nothing with it. Vegas started getting sloppy in the offensive zone. Vancouver's taking advantage, getting the puck right up the ice and getting shots on Schmid. So it's a little bit one and done for Vegas the last 10 minutes of the period, which is I mean, it's been a clean game. They missed, Vancouver got a scoring opportunity. They didn't score, but they got a scoring opportunity because a guy kicked out Petrangelo's skate. And when I turn the volume up, you hear the chick go, "Oh, Petrangelo loses his balance," and that irritated me. But besides that, it's been fair enough. I said that's why they got to do what the Masters does and allow you to pick natural sounds or like on ice sounds. So you hear the crowd, the puck, the skates, the sticks, and you don't hear any commentating. No. There's a handful of guys sitting. So both our goalies are sitting. Eichel's on the ice. I haven't seen Stone, I don't think. But all our defensemen are playing. Except Zach Whitecloud. Because Ben Hutton and Korzak are in, but wait, who else are we missing? Lincoln him and giving himself will save me tonight. Hey, or being himself. You may be right, dude. Lincoln's looking really good. Like I said, it's just hope no 3 goals in under a minute. Hey, wrong team to bet against with that, brother. But now like Eichel's playing. I know Korzak and Ben Hutton are playing, but I've seen Haig, I've seen Theodore and Petrangelo and McNabb, so I'm not sure who's sitting out. Oh, Hannafin's sitting out. And Zach Whitecloud are out. I believe Stone's sitting. And since Schwitt and Romberg are both in, I haven't seen Pearson, Hurdle's not in. So all the guys who have been dealing with injuries lately are out on precautionary. So there are a handful of guys, but like I said, with Stoney, it to me is our best player, so yeah, he's out. But again, Eichel, Carly, Riley, Howden. I don't know if I've seen Barbashev. Oh, what am I doing? Dude, my bad. I could just check the box scores. That's dumb. Eichel Wall. So like Eichel Wall, Dorofeyev, Smith, Howden, Kolasar. Oh, Pearson is in. Carlson and Olison. So yeah, White Cloud and Hannafin are out. And then Stoney's out, Hurdle's out. Schwintholtz and Romberg. Stoney. Oh, and Barbashev. That was the other one. So Hurdle, Stoney, and Barbashev are out. And then White Cloud and Hannafin are out. And Akira Schmidt is playing goalie. I knew I would get there eventually. But all right, hey, I'm gonna take this time to go check in with baby girl and see. I think she's watching a movie, so gonna go check in on her. Take a few minutes, the usual drill. Can't make it through the final game of the year without taking our typical intermission break. So timer will be up. I'm pretty sure I changed the picture. I should actually look at that real quick. Yes, okay. So timer will be up. We'll be back for the second period. Hopefully, we get a little more, or we go back to having the liveliness that we did at the beginning of the period because Vegas has just lost it towards the end now. Second period's always bad when they lose it. When they lose their interest halfway through the first, that worries me. So hopefully they light a fire under them. I can see Vancouver scoring first in the second. Guys just need to get back to being aggressive on offense. Get pucks to net, get bodies to net. Vancouver proves it works. But, all right. I'll be back in a couple minutes, fellas. We're back. Actual game's probably back right by now, but because of the feed I'm using, I'm a bit behind. See if anything decided to all of a sudden work. Of course it didn't. San Jose, Edmonton, what's happening there? You know what? That's what I was going to do earlier, and I totally forgot. Let's, you know what? Let's do this. Okay, well, let's watch the home feed. It seems to be a little closer to real time. But as we get the second period started, today, Canadians beat the Hurricanes 4-2 in Montreal. Jets beat the Ducks in overtime 2-1 in Winnipeg. Red Wings stomped the Devils 5-2 in New Jersey. Predators whooped the Stars in Nashville 5-1. And currently the Oilers are up 1-0 first intermission in San Jose against the Sharks. And we're back to Vancouver. Golden Knights down by 1. Yep. Yep. Shots are tied up at 8 apiece. Cougar goes for a shot, misses the net wide. Puck's going to go all the way back down the ice. Everybody going for a change. Goes off the ref with the puck from behind his net. Rough play by Vancouver because he turns it over. Dorofeyev just couldn't handle the puck. Otherwise, he has a clean spin and shoot right in front of the net with no traffic. Just could not gather in the puck. Dorofeyev is on the struggle bus. He needs to get his ass in gear. Not to say that he's necessarily played bad. He hasn't been playing as good as we're used to seeing Dorofeyev playing. I don't know if he's starting to get nervous, if the stress is starting to come in or what, but are they calling that a tip or are they calling that a penalty? Calling it a tip, puck out of play. What are we even looking at here? Yeah. Dude just threw the puck right at the ref's feet. Korzak, don't shoot it. He shot it, and he took it all the way into a hard angle to shoot it. Don't shoot it. That was a good pass, just Romberg couldn't control it. Tip went wide. Not a fan of Keaton Korzak. I've tried very hard to be, but it's just gotten tougher. Oh, and I did miss Sod. That's who I couldn't think of somebody missing. A quick shot from the high wall. Lincoln makes a save. Hutton throws it wide. Vegas crashing in. Korzak throws it to Colasar, throws it to the low corner. Hutton's trying to crash in and get a play on it. Vancouver's going to end up with the puck and head back up. Under a little bit of pressure. They went behind the net. Turnover in neutral. Vegas gets cleared. Theodore breaking in, shoots way up over the net. Two and a half gone in the second period. And Vegas getting opportunities, but not getting pucks to the net. That one that Dorofeyev had in the middle. If he'd have just taken his time, grabbed the puck, turned and shot, he'd have been all right. But instead, he kind of misplayed it. I'm not sure what his mind was on. But VGK do add 2 shots. Theodore can't get it down. Ooh, good pressure under Swint. Vegas is just not able to keep it in. However, Vancouver ices the puck. Face off right back in front of Lankinen. Carly wins the faceoff. Petrangelo across the point. Puck ends up going straight up in the air. Carly just fighting like the dog he is, bro. Eggs trying to get it up the wall. Olofsson couldn't get it up the wall. Riley Smith pushing the puck out high from the high point. Haig has it for the moment. Gets taken into the wall. Battle in the corner. Vancouver's going to come away with it, but Haig keeps battling. Petrangelo can't hold on to the puck. Good job by Haig blocking sticks up front. Everybody collapsed into the crease from Vegas, and that was a great defensive play. Stretch pass gets to Olofsson, but it just doesn't quite work out under heavy Vancouver pressure. Canucks right back in. Low wall. Eichel sends it up to Carly. Carly's going to dribble it in. Go for the change. Wait. Go for the change. Olofsson putting pressure. Canucks sending the puck up. They're going to enter the zone. High dot. Looking for the pass. Handoff on the high wall. They dump it deep. Vancouver controlling low wall. Low point. Pass gets tipped by Dorofeyev all the way down the ice. Battle for it. Good job, Howden, following up. Vegas gets it. Theodore taking a risky pass to get it to McNabb. But McNabb just decides to highball it. And Lankinen just fair catches. Let's take a look at the games tomorrow. I will not be here for them, but there may be a good one to watch. Caps Penguins are usually pretty fun. But, kind of a rough final day for the league, I'm not going to lie, for a regular season. But it's only 2 days till playoff after that. Thank you. Eichel gets tripped. Vegas going on another power play. This power play matters. There's still plenty of game left, but this power play matters. It's crazy because that's what happened to Petrangelo earlier and there wasn't a call. But hey, we'll take this one. Vancouver wins the face-off. They're headed up 3-on-2. The wrong direction. Puck does not make it across. But a weak play by Eichel. I think that was Eichel right there. Just handed Vancouver the puck the other way. And now they're just going to play keep away. I don't know what Jack Eichel was doing right there. Last 17 games, Vancouver is 94.3% on the penalty kill. That is insane. But yeah, it was Eichel. Just a lazy... They finally got it, and then Eichel made a lazy pass. Theodore all the way down. Sends it around. Vegas getting set up. Down low to Eichel. Gets it to the low point. Theodore looking. Down to Eichel at the low dot. He's going to feed it to Wall down low. Back to Eichel. Over to Theodore. Get it to the dot. Get it to Dorofeyev. Theodore shoots and the puck goes high. Dorofeyev was lined up. I know he hasn't been hitting those, but he will. Eichel pressured in the corner and he loses the puck. Shameful appearance for the Vegas power play, but we are not. This isn't the Vegas. Why Eichel just went to catch the. I don't know what Eichel was thinking right there. We could have had a neutral zone face off, but now we're going into our zone. Well, tipped it the wrong way, unfortunately. Would love to see Wall break his career high. Quick shot from Vancouver off the face off. Schmidt with the kick save. Petrangelo up the ice. Pitches it to Carly. That might have been borderline offside by Riley Smith, but no call. 5 seconds. Get somebody to the net. There you go. Puck gets deflected on the pass to Holtz, and it just bounces around till it ends up under Lincoln, and we don't have the puck luck tonight. You just might get your under, brother. Holtz just a swing and a miss. That's rough. Damn, Oilers and Sharks still ain't back from intermission. Uh, sorry. I'm thinking about stuff to say. Just no real opinions on this game. It's not the Golden Knights. It's the last game before the playoffs, Golden Knights, so not overly worried about it. That said, I keep looking for the NHL or for the playoff schedule, and I'm struggling to find it. Okay. Well, they screwed up that one. Just one a day in time, man. Dude, I'm looking for a day in time for the stupid playoffs. And I'm not seeing anything, so we'll have to wait. Wait and see. Vancouver gets through the penalty kill with no problem. Vegas just kind of embarrassed themselves, especially that first minute. Big shot gets tipped high up over Schmid. Vancouver still controlling in the Vegas zone. Trying to get it deep. Haig standing strong. Finally does get down up to the high point. Ooh, and off a skate. Puck goes the other way. Riley Smith, the disruptor. Olofsson just fighting through pressure. Carlson throws it all the way across the ice, but we're headed back. Haig giving him space. It's like, you want to take that low wall, take it. You want to take the high wall, take it, but you're going around the net or you're losing the puck. Total miss by Vancouver on that one. Oh, Romberg eats it. Ends up taking a guy out. Big backhand. And that looked like Vancouver dude just put Petrangelo into Schmid. I guess we'll see at some point. Dude, we cannot clear the puck to save our lives. What is going on with... Or, I know what's going on with Vegas, but you know what I mean. I keep having the original... Or my thoughts on the Golden Knights, which this really isn't. Wall up the low wall into Vancouver zone trying to get it deep. All his help went to change, but he did good to get it where he got it. Finishes the hit at the end. Turnover and neutral. Vegas gets deep. Gets the puck deep at least. All the way around. Hutton towards the net. Lankin in with the save. Back to Hutton. Midpoint shot. Korzak misses. Dorofeyev with the backhand. Lankinen stands tall on the post. That's one of the things about Lankinen. When he gets help in front of him, he is very tough. Puck all the way behind Schmid. Korzak trying to head out. Eichel cannot get it through to Dorofeyev. Vancouver headed back the other way. That's offsides. Face off in neutral. 10.5 to go in the second. Shots are 14-8 Vegas. Dude, Lankinen, that puck probably would have hit the post and come straight back. Like, I doubt it was going in the net, but he got just enough of it to throw it off the outside of the post. Yeah, unfortunately, the Vancouver feed is better than the Vegas feed in the way of buffering, so I'm not going to get the replays that I'm hoping for. Vancouver gets it all the way around. Theodore trying to battle. Back to the low point. Tries to throw it all the way across. Theodore gets a stick on it. Puck headed back the other way. Holt's chasing it down. Cooper is going to head right back up the ice the other way. The struggle is real, fellers. Schmidt to Petrangelo. Doesn't get it very far. Vancouver fighting back a little bit behind our net. Good play to get it up the wall. And a good pocheck steals the puck from Riley Smith. I don't know if Kolesar just ate it or got tripped, but I'm very curious. But we're not going to see it. Puck out of play off of Schmid. Here's Schmid. He's looking tough. Let's see. Yeah, dude, I'm so far behind. This is so bad. Not sure if this is what I. Yep, this is what I just watched. So this is even further behind. Yep, okay. Well, good to know. But I am going to try and watch the Vegas feed. See if it goes back to buffering like crazy. Ew, Oilers and Sharks are back too. I kind of want to watch that, but if I had to guess who's out on the ice, it's not anybody's interested in. McDavid is on the ice against San Jose. Be fun to see him get hit. So we got Edmonton and San Jose on the top screen. So we'll keep an eye on them. The fact that it's 1-0 and most of the guys are playing is a little bit surprising to me. That the Mass Mutual commercial for the NHL actually cracks me up. He's sitting with the goalie. He's like, "What are your financial goals?" No goals. Really? Nothing? Not even for retirement? No goals. All right. Well, good talk. No goals. Oh. Yeah, this shit always does that. Oh. Edmonton controlling. Waiting for the face off here. Edmonton shoots. Easy save. Edmonton. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself interested in Edmonton and San Jose, but I cannot. Quick shot from Vancouver. His body's out front. Canucks controlling the Vegas zone, trying to get it deep. Korzak not able to win, but Wall does. Romberg trying to get it back to Wall. He had help the other way, but Kolasar with a good stick. Should have been a little bit of a hold, but it's all good, I guess. Vancouver shoots. They're going right into our zone, no problem, and we cannot control anything in theirs. There you go, Korzak. Way to make yourself useful. Wall can't get it across the line. Finally does. Smell that? Smell victory? Hey. Lincoln better let something up, because I'll be happy for you, but I'm going to be. Well, actually, I really don't care. This game does. If this game mattered, I'd be more upset. Here comes Eichel looking for Howden. Instead, he finds Dorofeyev, who throws it right into Lincoln. Dude, Dorofeyev cannot score a goal right now. That is very bad news. He is. I mean, he's still taking chances, so his confidence isn't that shot, but he needs to go up into the corner with that, and he keeps it on the ice. I mean, like, that was a great save by Lankinen, but if Dorofeyev puts it up in the corner, there's no way he makes that save. His puck spotting has been a little bit rough. Oh, Edmonton's getting a penalty. Howden with the shot. Lincoln saves. McNabb trying to get it down low. Oh yeah, no wonder he pushed him. I mean, it was definitely he hit him in the head with the stick, but dude for San Jose just acted like he got shot. Not a good way to. That's not a good look. Okay, no high stick. Vegas reset and 7.5 to go in the second. See, the big one that works out for you is for the under is the fact that our power play isn't together. Because out of those two power plays, there would have been at least one goal. I mean, maybe, maybe not, but I have confidence there would have been at least one goal out of the two. Plus, like, a lot of these having Hurdle in front of the net instead of Holtz, having Sod breaking up ice instead of Schwint, things like that. So I will say, like, the more I'm thinking about what our roster looks like, you chose a good time to pick the under. It was a lot better decision than the last couple of times. Big shot from the center. Schmid with the easy save. Just gotta chill. 6:14 to go in the second. Dorofeyev just he wants to score, man. And he is just off of his spots and it's starting to get to him. But he just needs to keep the confidence to keep shooting. As long as he has his confidence and he's not letting that shake, he'll be fine in playoffs. Now's a rough time. Like, this would be a really good time for him to nail a shot. Game doesn't mean nothing, but he needs that. He needs that. One of Vegas guys just fell down way behind the ice, and I'm curious what happened. That was Carlson. Ooh. I'm waiting for things to get a little wild in Edmonton, San Jose. Oilers. Pretty easy glove save there. Who's that? Gorgiev playing in net? Or are they giving the other guy a shot? Nope, it's Gorgiev. I had a feeling. I have to say, hopefully, baby girl's still up at intermission. Out there watching Minions. And it's funny, that company, I can't remember the name, Illuminations. They figured it out with Despicable Me and Minions, because that first Minion movie was I've seen it before, but I was watching it and the family picks the three up and all right, Nelson's who needs to stretch your legs, and they all put on ski masks and run into the bank and rob it. And I totally missed the fact that the cat gets a ski mask too. And it's little stuff like that that always makes me chuckle. Like like I love the real, like, a lot stronger comedy than that, but I love that stuff too, man. It's like whether it's like a Shane Gillis thing or a Doug Stanhope or um going, like I said, doing a little joke like that. I love all of it. But those little jokes, especially in animation, it's so goofy. I love it. Like they have at Universal Studios in the Minions ride. As you're walking through the queue, they have a giant lion head, and the lion has a dog in its mouth. The dog has a cat in its mouth. The cat has a rat in its mouth, and the rat has a piece of cheese in its mouth. Like stuff like that. That's just obnoxiously funny to me, or it's obnoxious and it's absolutely hilarious to me. All right, 5.5 to go in the second. Again, I'm a minute behind, so I gotta try and remember to not to look at the scoreboard. I don't want it ruined. We should be a lot closer to real time when it comes to the playoffs, because those feeds aren't gonna be an issue for some reason. This guy, I think, because whenever they do the national broadcast, it becomes a real pain in the ass. Vancouver gets it down low, shots wide. They are just, Vegas came out hot at the start of the first period and then just collapsed. It's exactly what they always do, and we're missing half a roster. At least it's not icing. But it is for Vancouver. Ugh. All right. Here we go. False start. Vegas wins it. Eichel across shot. Lincoln in with the save. No rebound. McNabb was crashing the net looking for one, but it kind of bounced over him. Theodore trying to make moves. Made one too many. No, he's having a great game. It's like, hang on, I do want to look real quick. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Yep. Too bad. It's crazy. He's having the game of the season in a game that could not matter less. Because both of our fates are sealed. But yeah, no. Shout out to Lankinen. Unless we have something crazy happen late in the third period, you're gonna get your under, brother. Because I don't see either side scoring in this period, unless we do something stupid like that and turn it over at the low dot. Luckily, he had trouble controlling it before he could take a shot. Howden and Eichel up the ice. Dorofeyev's up there. Eichel tried to baby it. Didn't quite work out. He was trying to hit Howden on the stretch, but Pietrangelo came on. There was a change. I don't know why Pietrangelo. There must have been a change a second sooner. Trying, turn and shoot. Schwint ends up missing the net. Tried to shoot again. Not well advised, but Cole Schwint just looking for his moment. Vegas getting pressed back the opposite way. Big backhand, misses the net. Schwint back up the ice. Bad pass. And then Peterson and somebody for Vancouver ran into each other. Oh, that's Teddy Bluger. Bluger's no. Bluger's acting like Pearson interfered with him, trying to draw the penalty. I guarantee you he is not as hurt as he just tried to make it look. I guarantee it. Yeah. No, not injured. There was a collision in the middle of the ice, and Teddy Bluger was trying to draw the penalty, even though it was incidental collision. And I don't know what Vancouver will be crying about. That was an incidental contact. They pretend exactly. And Teddy Bluger played for Vegas at one point. No hostility. Now it's like dude, he got hit and then kind of like knelt down and then went into fetal position. And it was like, nah, bro, get out of here. Damn, Vegas just gets the immediate icing. All right. But I'm worried about Pearson now just a little bit because Vancouver has nothing to lose. And I don't put it against them, or I don't put it past them for them to do something stupid at Pearson. Like one of their guys are dumb enough to do something like that. All right, Schmid with the save off the quick shot from the point. 2:07 to go in the second. Shots are 18-13 Vegas. Lankinen locking down the Golden Knights. as Schmidt let one rebound drop in front of him that he couldn't recover. Oh. Little shove by Hutton. I like it. I'm sure he didn't, but all right, come on, Vegas, do something. Oh, Lankinen went to cover and missed the puck. That was close. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see Ottawa beating Toronto. I just don't. Tampa's got to beat Florida. But Florida may surprise you. I just don't see it happening. Washington should stomp the Canadians. And hurt Carolina and New Jersey. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'll have to think about that. Do a record check in previous games, all that good stuff. I think the puck went out of play, but I guess not. Olofsson hits the. I thought that went out of play. Let's go. I didn't even know to be excited right there because I thought the puck went out of play. All of a sudden, Olofsson buries it. So we're going to have to be tame with this one. Can't do the typical loud announcement, but. Wait. Got to make sure they face off. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his 15th of the season, number 95, Victor Olofsson, with an assist from number 71, William Wild Bill Carlson, and a secondary assist from number 19, Riley Smith. Woo! Oh, I don't know, man. Did the smell of that under just kind of get? Did it start to fade just a hair, just a little? All right, 15 seconds to go in the period. Vancouver across neutral into Vegas territory, trying to set up. Shot goes wide. Schmidt knocks it down. 1 second, and we're good. All righty. Suter for the Canucks puts them on the board 1-0. Then Olofsson comes in and ties it up late in the second. His name is not Wild Bill. What are you talking about? Wild Bill has been William Karlsson's nickname since season 1. 20 if I win. Hey, don't start teasing me with the good time. Now I got some skin in the game, bro. But Humpty, yeah, William Carlson has been Wild Bill forever, bro. It's like, you want to threaten me with a good time, sir? Okay. Let's get that 2-1 victory for Vegas. Tell you what, let's make it interesting. Let's get the empty netter to make it 3-1. So Vegas gets the 2-goal lead and you get paid. I am pulling for you though, bro. I want to see you win some money. We've had a couple losses in a row. I don't like that. That stuff ain't fun. Okay. Hey, just making sure, Humpty. Cause I'm like, what do you mean? Dude, that would be insane. I know for dude, we're on that. Hey, Jesus, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, anytime anybody comes in, I can't believe that y'all are here hanging out with me. You, Humpty, everybody. Mercs, I know he's lurking in the background somewhere. I can't believe anybody comes and hangs out with me, man. I truly appreciate you, brother. Like truly. Again, you, Humpty, Mercs, Marcor, CG, everybody. Even even Stygian Wolf, which I'm sure he's at work, but that dude's been like close friend for over a decade, so I like to pretend like I appreciate him, but really I just like to talk trash and shoot him when we're playing video games. Anyway, but no, I greatly appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and get this under. I'm down. I'm down with that for real, dude. Like I said, make it exciting. Get the 3-1 victory for Vegas. But all right, so we got about 12 minutes left. I do want to go check in with Denise. Sit down, watch a couple more minutes of Minions with her, and then we'll run back in for the start of the third. So as always, hit the head, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you got to do while we're away for a couple of minutes. I will have the timer on. We'll see just how far it is. We got, like I said, about 12 and a half. Probably closer to 12:15 until puck drops. So keep that in mind, and we'll be back at the start of the third period. 1-1 in Vancouver. See you in a couple minutes. All right. We are here for the final period of Golden Knights hockey in the regular season of 2025. Hoping we come away with the win. Hoping away we get that under. Just hoping for the best at this point, man. Like I said, let's see Vegas come in, stay strong for about 6-7 minutes, drop the hammer, stay strong for about 6-7 minutes, hold off the extra man by swinging the empty net and shutting the door. If they want to just throw two up and end up winning 3-1, that works too. We could go for that. Let's see, boom, boom. Should be that one. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Sorry, I got distracted by something there. Yo, what's up, Mercs? Welcome back to the last period, buddy. If you are watching the game, I'm about a minute behind, so I do apologize for that. But when we get back into playoffs, or when we get to playoffs, I should be fine. But I am a little bit behind, so I do apologize for that. Oh, Merc, so I sorry, my brain just stopped. If you end up not being busy on well, I don't know what time the games are scheduled for, but whenever the first playoff games start, about a half hour before that, I'm gonna hop on here and do a bracket. Let's get a Stanley Cup this year, dude. I'm gonna be real. I think LA is gonna be who makes it. I think it's gonna be LA Winnipeg in the end, out of the West. But you never know, man. We could end up having some really killer series. And I would love to see another cup. Obviously, I mean, I am so down for another one. Oh, and he just missed Dorofeyev. Right on. Like I said, it's just probably it's like an hour, maybe 30 minutes before the game. Just like I said, hop on, just kind of BS while I'll have my bracket on screen and I'll just go through the motions and explain what I'm thinking, why I'm picking who I'm picking, what I think the series wins are going to be, how many games are we going, stuff like that. So, and then we'll just chill. I'll probably take about 10-15 minutes and before the start of the first game, and then we'll be going live for the rest of playoffs. I'm trying to figure that out. I thought games were going to be starting on the 19th, and I thought there were going to be games starting on the 19th. Thought there were games starting on the 20th. I know LA is potentially starting the 20th or the 21st, but it's impossible for me to find. I've been Googling trying to figure that out, and I haven't been able to, unfortunately. So I don't really know. Um, I'll be doing a instead of doing the video for the hockey how to kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do a live stream and do the same thing, and I'm gonna do it at like 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday after drop my niece off at the airport, and Since I won't be able to go back to sleep, I'm just going to do that instead of a video because I tried to do the video and I am very happy that my niece has taken up a lot more time or a lot more of my time than I thought hanging out with her would. I love every second of it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but means no video. The 19th. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was Saturday, but I can't find times for anything. I can't find anything about it. All the articles I click on don't have any information. It's been I checked like 3 or 4. It annoyed me, so I just stopped looking, to be honest. But hopefully by like I'll have everything laid out for the first couple of games. Or, pretty much for the first round, I'll have all the games laid out and kind of have a plan in motion for how I want to watch them. Um, and at this kind of do that at the wrap up of the how to early in the morning on Saturday. Great pass. Riley Smith shooting. Lankinen shutting him down. Vancouver headed back up the other way into the zone. Gets it deep. Haig back to send the puck up the wall. Riley has it. Who's that? Olafson kicks it back to Riley Smith. It barely gets to him, but they're able to flip the puck. And Vegas loses it anyway. Who will win? Oh, Vegas all day. My money is on Vegas 3-1 with an empty net. I think we'll get about halfway through the period, put a second one on the board, and then with about 2 minutes to go, Vancouver will pull the goalie, and with about a minute 20 to go, Vegas will get the empty net. Big shot, big save. Lankinen just doing work. Dude. Oh, that's not Lankinen, dude. Uh-oh. Lankinen is no longer in net for Vancouver. It's their backup. Let's see how good he does. Or it's their reserve backup. So far, he's all right. That was close. Vegas just can't control the puck, but neither can Vancouver. Dorofeyev headed back up the other way with Howden in front of him. Eichel across. Dorofeyev drags. Cannot connect, but he at least gets the puck back to Eichel before Dorofeyev gets bulldozed, and then Eichel just got put down. Kind of like to see that, but I know it's not going to happen. Little bit grabbing onto each other real quick over by the bench. Ooh, dude just fell down and then took an arm from Romberg. Nick Wall trying to make a move. He's just going to buy some time. Gets it all the way across. Feeding the puck around, trying to get it up. Romberg sends it back down. Gets through Wall. Kolasar. Wall. And they can't quite get it on net. Ends up bouncing off the outside. Romberg just got cross-checked. Not a fan of that. Vancouver ends up with the puck in their own zone. 13:45 to go in the third. Shots are 20-14 Vegas. Tied up score, 1-1. good pressure by Pearson again, and then he loses his skates. I will give Vancouver the shout out. I was not putting it past them to do something stupid to Pearson because of the contact between him and Bluger. And Vancouver's done very well not to do anything stupid. So huge shout out to them. Dude, Vegas just having struggles getting the puck to the net. Like, dude, you got a new goaltender in. Let's go. He sat for 2 periods, brother. Okay, that could have been a hold. Schwint making contact. So I have to head to bed. So I have to work to. Yeah, I was pressed this week. But obviously, said, hey, likewise, Merc. You know I appreciate and enjoy having you here, buddy. So I hope everything ends up going well with work. I know it's stressful, man. You'll get through it. You know, as always, hope the kids and the wife and the family are all doing well. God bless, brother. I will definitely see you soon. At the latest, I will be here on Saturday, brother. So if nothing else before then, I would look forward to seeing you then. Oh shit, hang on. I'm way behind. It's going to be about a minute before. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I knew it too. Dorothea buried it. Dorothea. Scorothea. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So I did see the live feed, or I heard the live feed. There's a power play coming. I'm not sure to who. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his 35th of the season, number 16, Pavel Dorofeyev, with an assist from number 95, Victor Olofsson, and a secondary assist from number 17, Ben Hutton. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I know. No kidding, Mercs. What a way to sign off, man. Have a good night, buddy. Hope you get some rest. Stay safe. Have a great day at work tomorrow, brother. Dude, did they end up scoring on the power play? Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. It's all right. Hey, what did I say, bro? Hey, no. Don't even worry about it, because what I say was going to happen. Vegas was going to stay strong for about 6 or 7 minutes. Then they were going to score. I'm sorry. I was wrong. He scored at 8 minutes. And then Vegas is going to stay strong for 6, 7, 8 minutes. And then we're going to get the empty netter. Watch it. Dude, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. Not all the time. I'm not always right, but I'm pretty good at this. Hey, if I can call Olofsson scoring the game winner last week or 2 weeks ago, I can call this one. I'll even bet that it's Riley Smith that gets the empty netter. All right, I gotta turn the score. I gotta turn my phone over so I don't see the scoreboard for the up to date. Yeah, so April 19th at 2:30. 2:30. Got my whiskey flowing for good luck. There it is. What you sipping on? What whiskey you got? Ripping my vape like a goblin? Hey, I can join you with that one. Vancouver shoots. Blocked by bodies out high. Vegas sends it back. 17 Japanese whiskey. Right on. I'm going to have to get my buddy on that because my buddy has a little bit of a problem drinking whiskey with me. Like, he likes, like, oh, I like a bunch of different whiskey, but I'm simple. Like, I like my Bullet Rye, just a standard Bullet Rye bourbon. You know, get a handle for $40. I'm good. But my buddy has a little bit of a struggle with that. And so I'm curious if I could get him on some Japanese whiskeys. Because, like I said, he likes to drink it. He just struggles with it the next day. His guts all torn up and stuff. And, like, we drink beer all the time and tequila and vodka, and he has no problem. But the bourbons and the whiskeys get him. All right, we're under a minute on the Vancouver power play. Looking at the low dot. Looking, circling. They're giving him space up to the point. Back down to the low dot. Misplayed. Now he's getting some pressure. Good sticks. Howden tries to send it around, and he does. Clears it all the way down to that new goalie for Vancouver, Talopoli. Oh, we got an offsides on Vancouver. Whoops. Dead. Halfway through the period. This power play. 20 seconds. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a minute behind on the game, so unfortunately, right now I am delayed. Vancouver, nothing going on the power play. Great job by Vegas. Yep, no power play. No, ooh, Eichel just couldn't get. He was a little too outstretched. He couldn't get control of the puck. That's kind of the story of the game with a lot of. Holy shit, that might be a high stick. I'm going to hope not, but we're going to wait a second. Yep, here it is right here. Gotta make sure. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Okay. All right. Hey, it just came a little bit earlier, brother. Just a little bit early. It's all good. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his 28th of the season, number 9, Jack Eichel. With an assist from number 17, Ben Hutton. And a secondary assist from number 21, Brett Howden. Oh, whoops. I didn't do that. Bro, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? How are you getting me? Dude, I'm like, I know I'm sitting here trying to be all confident and supportive and just relaxed and all that, bro. But I'm like stressing. Why you do that to me? That ain't that ain't right, bro. That ain't right. Hey, High hopes, okay? Now I've got my keypad set up for my hotkeys. Dude, hey, if only it was. Well, actually, no. 35-1 would actually be bad in this situation. I can't believe you took 6 and you got me stressing over 4.5, my dude. Twice. Twice you've done that. Come in stressing about the bet and then realize, oh, wait, never mind. It's like, oh, no, actually. But yeah, I got to check out something real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. I already saw a couple of seconds of the power play because the live feed's on out there. LA Dodgers hat in Vancouver cheering on somebody. All right, Vegas gets the puck on the face-off. Vancouver sends it right down the ice. All right, right back up. Dorofeyev pitches it all the way across at the high dot. Howden swings it around. Wall's not there. Eichel's going to send it not too far to Dorofeyev. Wall sends it all the way to the low corner. I'm expecting the puck to go swinging around. Oh, and Theodore does not make the shot. Still scary, yeah. Now at this point it is. If they kept Lincoln in, it wouldn't be too scary. But dude, that little double tip was beautiful, though. Quick shot from the middle of the dots, gets stopped by bodies out high. Vegas circling back. Oh, they okay. No offsides. It was close. Trying to get it across, and Wall can't send it home. Man, then Dorofeyev tried to backhand flop it off the goalie and missed. This is just wacky at this point. Shot up front. Wall battling. Is it Tilapoli? Something like that? Tilapoli? Talapolo? I'll go with Talapolo. 55 seconds on the Vegas power play. Face off to the right of Talapolo. I'm going to try to remember that before the end of the game. I also have to plug my phone in. Battle. Vancouver gets away with it. They're going to send it all the way down. Vegas resetting with 7.25 on the game clock. 45 seconds on the power play. Shots are 25-14 Golden Knights, who also lead at 3-1. Howden not able to get the puck around. Eventually makes its way to Wall below the net. Wall up the high wall to the point. Theodore looking. Eichel at his favorite spot, the high dot. He does not get it through. Battle on the boards. He leaves it back for Howden trying to get it. Wall ends up with it. Theodore Oh, he took all that time. He should have thrown it to Dorofeev. Dorofeev had that dot all day to himself as soon as Theodore crept in. Oh, what a pass by Dorofeev, but it ends up hitting Wall in the skate. Oh, unfortunate way to finish off the power play. But then again, this is not our power play. This is the everybody else isn't here power play, so it's all right. You'd hope for a little bit of productivity out of 3, but is what it is. Like I said, ooh, dude went to hit Nick Waugh, and Nick Waugh was having none of it. Oh, man, he just blasted old boy. That was fantastic. Canucks up the ice. They get it deep, trying to get it back out to the point. It doesn't happen. Olofsson chucks it, gets it across. Carlson sends it on net. Talopolo gets the save. Another big shot, Talopolo with the blocker. Riley Smith getting it down, kicks it to Pietrangelo off of Carlson. Goes up to the wall. They're calling a high stick. It's okay. I don't know if it was actually touched, but it looks like Vancouver bitched about it enough that they decided to blow it dead. 5:17 to go in the third. You know what? I am going to look at my scoreboard because I want to know we made it through. Once we made it through, I don't want to wait an extra minute of stress. It's crazy. I guess not crazy, but they just showed a commercial for Ashley Home Furniture, and they like to show beds that have like real nice bed frames, and so it has the footboard and the headboard, and I don't know if I've ever slept on a bed where my feet weren't hanging off the damn end of it. I feel like an end board would be the most annoying thing in the world. Good old apartments.com commercials. What else is happening? What is this? Chili's? Nope. Taco Bell. Let's see. Oof. Now I'm just starting to get hungry. Okay, that was actually pretty sick. Oh yeah, dude went to just Sherwood for Vancouver. Just went at Nick Hague, and Hague busted his ass. And as he was skating away, mouthing off, Hague went over and just shoved him. And you see his head like, ugh. Kiefer Sherwood. Welcome to Nick Hague. Oh, couldn't quite get the feet over to Pearson. A hell of an attempt, though. A little bit of an interference there on Holtz. We'll let that go. Oh, not enough force to get it through. Still don't have it out. Holtz did a good job holding the wall there. Gets it across to Schwint. Schwint up to the top. Romberg bounces off. See, that's on Schwint right there. He should have been or is that Schwinn? Or I can't tell if that was Schwinn or Holtz, but he went to the puck instead of crashing the front of the net, and he should have absolutely gone front of the net. He was not going to do any help in the corner there. Vegas able to get it over into the zone, and Vancouver sends it right out. 4 minutes to go. Let's see. Let's bring up the actual time. So 2:45 to go in the third, and Vegas is still up 3-1. Big hit down in the corner on Romberg, but he gets up and shakes it off. Hey. Sometimes it happens, brother. Vegas. Theodore has it. Let's see. We're looking at real time now. 2 minutes. Vancouver has the empty net. So yeah, I'm watching two different games here, about a minute and 10 seconds apart. See, right now Vancouver's trying to make a break down low. It's not gonna happen. And offsides. Nope, delayed offsides. Vegas up the boards. There's the stoppage coming soon. I know that. Eichel tries to feed it to the middle. It goes nowhere. Board. Puck up the low boards. Dorfeev gets it centered, but Olofsson gets absolutely mugged. Holy cow. What a. What? All right. Minute 45. Real time. Canucks have the empty net. Okay, another quick stoppage with a minute 45 to go. Big glove save by Akira Schmid. He is such a great third goalie. Bro, he is perfect. Hopefully we don't need him. Oh yeah, all those. So game ones on Saturday start at 3 o'clock. So we've got Winnipeg, St. Louis, and Colorado, Dallas at 3 o'clock and 5:30. Of course, those are going to be one right after the other. So that second game will probably be a little bit late. The Dallas Colorado game. But that means we will be live probably about 2 o'clock on Saturday. Oh, Riley Smith almost got to the loose puck there. All right. So I'm going to wait for it on here, but we did get. It's not Eichel. There it is. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his first of the season and an empty net goal, number 22. Goal. Swing. Oh, whoops. Did it again. Dang it. Yep. All right, good night. Nah, baby, this ain't scary at all. It's over. That's all this game is, brother, is over. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What just happened? Oop. I was moving the window around. I accidentally shook it side to side and everything collapsed. It was like, oh no. That's everything went away. Uh, minute to go in the third. I already know. Vancouver all the way back. Headed up into the Vegas zone. 50 seconds. They lose it. Waugh heads back the other way. Gets into the zone. They lose it. Canucks back into the zone. 2-on-2. Big block by Kira Schmid. Like a goblin. Hey, dude, 10 seconds. That's all it is. 10 seconds. You're done, baby. 4-1 is the official score. That is that. Where's my win thing? We'll let this real time clock's already done. I'll let this late clock start up and then I'll hit the win buzzer, but it is over. I was off by 1 goal. I was off by Dorofeev's goal. But I was close. Wait. Wait for it. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. Vegas Golden Knights in their season with a win over Vancouver. Slow to get there, but they pull it off. And they pulled off the under. You finally called the under, man, and they tried to take it away from you. They tried to take it away from you by putting in the backup goalie, brother, and they couldn't do it. Unsuccessful. Coming out with a big win on the under, finally coming through. You smelt it from the start. Big shout out to Lankinen for holding tight for 2 periods. Otherwise, that could have been an absolute disaster. Just everything worked out so well. You gotta love it. So it was nice to be able to sneak away a little bit. Still got to watch like I said, watch Minions with my niece for a little bit, but tomorrow I get to show her The Page Master, and I am so excited. One of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. So really, really looking forward to that. And then on Friday we're going to, like I said, Dave and Buster's. Get to go act like a big kid again. Play in the arcade. I'm super stoked. But then it's back to business. We have games after games after games for the next 2 weeks. Every single day, every single game. Starting off with Winnipeg, St. Louis, 3 o'clock on Saturday. And then Colorado, Dallas at what is it, 5:30 or after the first game. Then it's Colorado and Dallas. We're gonna have every game up. We're gonna have every game ready. Gonna be play by playing and celebrating and hooting, hollering and cursing and cussing and screaming and yelling and just having a grand old time. And I cannot wait for that. For Jesus, you finally got one. Congratulations, brother. Good call on that under. That was dope. You fooled us all, man. You got me and Humpty on that one. I almost can't believe it, dude. I was so sure this would not be. Well, I mean, to be fair, originally the under was 4.5. And we said there's no way it'll be 4.5. And we were right on that one. Luckily, your attention to detail is a little off, and it ends up being a big win for under the 6. So that's awesome. Yeah, man. It's what a fun way to end off the season. Like I said, you got the big win. We got the big win. We're going in happy. People are going in rested. Eichel got to get loose, get the muscles back, get his feet back, get his skates back. It's good to see everybody else resting. You know, Carly and Riley don't want to rest; they want to go. Um, cool to see Cole Schwint get a goal. I mean, last game of the season, he didn't have a great season, so he ends up sending one home, which is freaking cool. Everything, man. Just what a fun time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This was great. Again, sorry for being a minute and a half behind the live feed, but for the playoffs, that should be solved. Unfortunately, kind of crossing my fingers with that one because I don't really know, but it should be that issue should be solved. So we're, if anything, I'm 10 to 15 seconds behind instead of a minute and a half. But anyway, yeah, what a fun day today was, man. Like I said, I got to go and hang out with my niece in a big old indoor playground with trampolines and stuff. Got to go have the best pizza in Vegas, which was right around the corner with the family. Got to come back and hang out with my niece for a little bit and watch a game and just. It's been a great day, man. What a way to end off a Wednesday of all things, just a great Wednesday. It's been a while since I've had a great Wednesday. But time to get real, man. We're at countdown time to the real world hockey. And like I said, Saturday I was planning on making a video with my niece here. It didn't work out, thankfully, because I have had so much fun with her. But no video. Besides that, gonna stream Saturday morning. Like I said, I'm gonna do it like early just because I don't have gotta take her to the airport at 5 in the morning. Not gonna go to sleep. Might as well grab some coffee and do a stream instead of making a video and all that. Let's see. Besides that, it is 2:00. We're gonna do the bracket picking at 2:00 on Saturday. So that's an hour before game one. Again, just gonna hang out for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Put the bracket together, call out how many games it's gonna take, and build it all the way through while we just talk and hang out. I'll end the stream, take 10 minutes, and then we'll come back for the first game. So that is the plan. But I am ready for bed. So I am out of here. Get the phone plugged in. I gotta wake up nice and early and get those ribs cooked for my niece. So can't wait. Like I said, love hanging out with her, love doing stuff for her. Even just making a bowl of cereal for her was it's something I don't get to do. So get 2 more days to really soak it in and enjoy it, and I'm gonna do exactly that. So no games tomorrow. My original plan to hop on Friday is not going to happen. But Saturday morning and then Saturday afternoon, we get started for playoffs. So really looking forward to it. Like I said, a lot to come. A lot of hockey over the next couple of weeks, and I will be here for each and every second of it. We're gonna, I mean, by the time we get to the Final Four, we're gonna know all the players in the game. We're going to know who's hurt, why they're hurt. We're going to know who's skating slow. We're going to know who mistaped their stick. I don't care, man. We're getting it all. So, everybody, enjoy your Wednesday night. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. Saturday, shit gets real. Can't wait. See you then. Cheers, y'all.